Chapter 22. The Power of Love. This was gonna be longer, but I didn't want to leave you hanging for too long. No! Disco shook Chris off and was instantly Fluttershy side. He took her limp body in his arms. She felt so lifeless. No, he uttered, desperately stroking her mane. Fluttershy, speak to me, please. He held his paw over her chest and closed his eyes. No matter how hard he concentrated, nothing happened. Come on, he grunted. Work your stupid magic. Save her. Come on. After a while, he saw her in defeat. It was no use. He did not have enough power to heal her. His pricked when he heard a soft moan. Discord? He glanced down at her. Her eyes were open but weary. Discord smiled and gently lifted her head. Yes, Fluttershy. I'm here. I feel so, she said in a dry voice. So, his happiness faded. No, Fluttershy. Please, don't leave me. If I support to heal you, you'll make it. I can keep trying. He moved his paw to her chest, but she stopped him with her hoof. No, she whispered. Tears formed into Conan's eyes. Don't die, Fluttershy. I love you. I need you. We're supposed to be together forever. I can't live without you. She smiled up at him. You have to. Disco held her tight as she coughed. Take care of the children. They need you. He took her hoof in his paw. Don't talk like that. You'll live, Fluttershy. You must live. My life has no purpose without you. I forgot that for a moment. But never again, Fluttershy. I promise you. I will never doubt you again. Just please. Live. He sniffed. Forgive me. Fluttershy looked at him solemnly and slowly reached her hoof to his face. I forgive you. She was in pain. Just know that you're the only stallion I've ever loved. This girl could never hold back the tears that seemed on his fingers to remain. I'm no stallion. She struggled as she rose and kissed him softly on the lips. You are to me. He felt her hoof slipping from his face, and Discord watched as Fluttershy closed her eyes and collapsed in his arms. For the second time that day, his heart shattered into millions of pieces. No, he uttered. No! Disco shook her, but she did not respond. Finally, he buried his face in her fur and sobbed. His wife, his sweet, loving wife, the thing he adored more than chaos, was gone. The others looked at the heartbreaking scene. Applejack removed her hat as Spike put his arm around her. Piggy cried to rescue his shoulder, while the children embraced each other. Rainbow held prison as she sobbed with wearily, and Twilight hugged sadly. The others shared embraces and wiped away their tears. Scribble was the saddest of the bunch as she threw her hooves around Dinky's neck. Now you know. Everyone looked up as Crystal spoke. Now you know how it feels to have your heart ripped out of your chest. Disco lifted his head and turned it towards the changeling queen. His tear-stained eyes were burned with hatred and fury. You, he whispered. He put down Fluttershy's body and rose to his full height. He then erupted into flames. You killed her. You killed the only man I ever loved. This is just messed up, Crystal shrugged. Too bad. He growled as the flames grew stronger. Stab my powers one day, but this. He held his paw, created a ball of fire. You'll pay for this, you monster. Disco let her cry as he threw the fireball at her. Crystal dodged out the way, letting him hit a group of changelings. The front Disco's eyes frightened the queen, though she did not now show it. She pulled into the air and he followed her. Screwball rushed to her mother's side. She gazed at her still body and flung herself across her chest. Mom, she sobbed. She felt a hoof on her shoulder. Screwball looked up to me, Twilight's eyes. Can't you do anything? Faye begged. The Alcon shook her head sadly. No man can bring back the dead, sweetie. Meanwhile, high above them, Kuchu's score continued to fire at Chrysalis, only to narrowly miss every time. His blood boiled with vengeance. Never his life had he been so infuriated, nor had he such a desire to kill someone. His anger made the sky turn red. You've got to fight this time, Chrysalis! Scott shouted, throwing another fireball at her. You want the Lord of Chaos? I'll give you the Lord of Chaos! He was about to fire another one when Chrysalis smirked. It doesn't have to be this way, you know. His fire slowly extinguished as the queen changed form. The floating before him was a beautiful yellow Pegasus with pink waves cascading down her shoulders. Her eye flashes glided over brilliant teal eyes. She smiled sweetly at him. Fluttershy? The big Fluttershy nodded as she laid her hooves on his shoulders. It would be like she never left, she said in Fluttershy's sweet, angelic voice. Her hooves were removed around his neck. We could be happy, you and I. It would be the way you've always wanted. You and Fluttershy, together forever, she whispered in his ear. For all eternity. Disco was fixated on those brilliant teal eyes he thought he would never see again. As he leaned forward, her eyes flashed green. That broke him out of his trance. He angrily pushed the poser away. No! He exclaimed. You're not my Fluttershy. You may look and sound like her, but you'll never be her. Shit. Damn cat. The imposters glared at him as she changed back to Chrysalis. Why her? What could you possibly have seen in that would be Pegasus? Disco scowled as his fist ignited. Don't ever call her that! Scribble's head shut up as she heard a groan as her mother's head moved to the side. She's alive! Scribble exclaimed. The Cruncus was about struck when he heard this. He turned and looked down at the ground. She's alive? So it would appear. Chrysalis took advantage of the distraction and shot Disco with a powerful beam. The blast made him lose consciousness, causing him to fall. Every point he gasped in fright. Pekin tried to rush into the house and came back with the mattress. To the left, Pekin commanded. My left or yours? Spring asked. Right. So we go right? She inquired. No, left. Which way is left? Raspberry exclaimed. Then he touched himself in the forehead. Oh, give us that! She and Thunder swooped down and grabbed the mattress. They positioned themselves on the flange of Cunningham and flew straight up. Every point he suddenly believed he landed on a feathered bed. Two ones lowered him to the ground. Screwball raced to his side and shook him while Twilight checked his pulse. He's still alive, she confirmed. But not for long, Chrysalis said, laying in front of them with a thud. If at first you don't succeed... Screwball stood on her hind legs and gripped her hooves into fists. This man had kept months away from her, kidnapped her brother, stolen her power, and now practically murdered her parents. She had it. Chrysalis grew quiet as pink clouds covered the sky and thunder sounded. She looked at the young mayor. Lightning struck behind her, her spiral purple eyes glowing between flashes. Uh-oh, the lightning dash uttered, pulling her siblings behind the barrel. The other teams were at full stop for cover, knowing what was to come. You, Squirrel breathed, have masked. What the wrong mare? A series of paws appeared beside her and rocketed towards the queen. She dodged them as best she could, but one hit her square in the face. Cherry! She cried. I hate Cherry! Hey! Cherry Pie exclaimed. Chrysalis aimed her horn at Screwball. Twilight and her friends quickly moved the unconscious Discord and Fluttershy out of the way. The jelly queen shot a beam at her, but Screwball avoided with a tilt of her head. Don't waste your breath, brat, Chrysalis snapped. I have your power and your father's. You cannot defeat me. You may have the power of chaos, Screwball said, but I've been using it much longer. Shadow cast over the queen. She looked up and saw a piano falling towards her. She gasped and blasted with her horn, turning into bubbles. She smirked. Silly, but effective. I could get used to this. Well, you're not going to get a lot of time, Scrubble declared. By the way, these also are Fredo. Chrysalis blinked. What? She gasped as Agus's brigade dropped on her head, followed by a flood of meatballs. She growled at the filly. So it's a do you want, eh? Well, a do you shall have. She used her magic to get rid of the pots and gripped her hoof in the ground. Scribble got down on all fours and mimicked the queen's movement. The chamberlain stood loyally behind the ruler, but she moved for them to back away. The pawns watched with worrying anticipation. Draw! Chrysalis fired her horn and a flock of buzzards appeared. They charged towards Screwball, but she smirked and turned them into winged oranges. Then she stomped a giant mallet, but Chrysalis saw it in time to move out the way. Screwball continued to try to whack her with a hammer, but the queen turned it into rubber. Is that all you got? The general taunted. A bunch of childish tricks. Okay, Screwball said with a shrug. You asked for it. The water in the Ponyfield fountain suddenly turned brown and burst upward. The water spout spun in spiral, eventually forming a hurricane. The cyclone blew towards Chrysalis. She jumped in there to escape it, but it caught her by the tail and whirled her around. When it dropped her, the hurricane fell apart and soaked the queen in the brown liquid. Had enough, Queenie? Screwball ridiculed. Chrysalis groaned and slowly returned to her hooves. How did you get your power back so quickly? Should have at least taken a week to. I'm stronger than you took me for. Meanwhile, on the sidelines, Rarity had her head in Fluttershy's chest, checking her heartbeat. Fluttershy's fading fast, she said with terror. Donna, lightning, Ringtone commanded, putting her hooves under Fluttershy's forelegs. How do we get Fluttershy inside? anyone who wants to fight, Annie complained. Now! The twins each took one of Flashlight's hind legs and helped their mother carry her to Dobby's house. Reddy followed behind, levitating a first aid kit she had sent from home. Screwball saw her mother being carried inside and was not paying attention when a giant boxing glove punched her in the face. She was knocked back into a pile of hay. The others rushed to help, but Grizzly bugged him out with a ring of fire. This is between me and the halfling, she bellowed. There will be no interference. She advanced toward Screwball. She sat up to rub her head. You have given up, girl. You may have had time to recover, but you're still weak. The armor glared up at her. I'm strong enough to defeat you, the queen smirked. You're a spunk child. No one said we had to fight. Join me, Screwball. Together we could rule Equestria. I will gain power. You will gain your own chaotic playground. You can even have my son inherit my throne. She knelt down to meet her eye level. No longer will you be an outcast. No longer will you be mocked. You will be respected, worshipped. You can take advantage of those who have shunned you. And no pony, no one will ever spoil your fun again. Screwball's eyes went at the queen's words. Then they narrowed. What you're offering me, she said, I've already gotten. And frankly, she rose to her hooves, I don't want that kind of life. Chris's mouth showed a glimmer of surprise. Then you must die. As she patted her horn, something appeared between the two. Screwy! Finally! Mothball? Screwball gasped. Chris had not seen her son and cast her spell without hesitation. Screwball hastily pushed Mothball out the way, landing on top of him. His eyes were wide with shock. Am I late? Screwball panted. Where have you? She tried as he saw what he held in his hooves. Then he opened his mouth and smiled at the sight of his sister. Screwball looked at her brother and then at Mothball, who was wearing a nervous grin. Surprise? Chrysalis finally noticed Mothball dropped her jaw. How did you get past the guards? And how did you get the boy? The prince recalled how Insigne had cornered back at the hive. He was sure they were goners, until Insigne had a magical surge and teleported them out there. Unfortunately, they appeared in the frozen tundra, and since changelings were cold-blooded, it was not a pleasant experience for him. It took several teleportation steps from Insigne before they finally arrived at the battle. Well, it doesn't matter, Chris shouted. You disobeyed me for the last time. Screwball took Insigne and teleported to the other side of the flames of the Twilight's back. Then she stood firmly in front of Mothball. The queen paused at this action and felt the love pass between the two. She could sense his power, and then, instead of it transferring to Mothball, it bouncing back to feeling, growing stronger each second. This frightened the queen, but she covered her fear with a smirk. Oh, my son, she said, shaking her head. Have I touched you? Nothing. Love is weakness. Besides, you have no heart to feel it. Mothball stomped his foot. You're wrong. Chris jumped at his assertive tone. What? You're wrong. I do have a heart. I felt it. You've known all along, haven't you? Mothball, haven't you? His mother stared at him for a moment and then grunted. All right. I suppose since I'm going to show you anyway, you might as well know. The couple tightened the grip on each other as Queen circled them. You are right, she began. You're more different you seem than you appear. You see, my dear, making a con channeling is simple. Making a warrior channeling is a two-crochet job. Unlike you have siblings, you have a sister, you have a father. Mother stiffened. What? It was a one-night stand with some random fool who thought I was his wife. Screwball gagged. That's a sick lady. I was shocked to discover a prince had come out of it. At first, I was thrilled at the idea of having an heir. Didn't realize just how much upon you really were. Seems like your father, along with giving you life, gave you a heart. So I judged you to believe you didn't have one. I intended to shape you into a cold, crude channeling so you would become the evil tyrant you were born to be. I almost succeeded too, until the smelling heaven kept your interest. So it's true then, Mothball exclaimed. You've lied to me all these years. Oh, Mothball, Mothball, Mothball. I lied to everyone. But don't worry, my dear. I will put you out of your misery. She fired her horn at him. No, Screwball cried. As she moved in front of him, a golden bubble formed around the pair that caused the green bean to bounce off. What? Chrysalis uttered. The two looked around the magic they were encased in. It reminded Mothball of something, and Screwball was thinking about her mother's story. What is this? The Prince wondered. I don't know, Screwball said. I was just thinking about saving you, and Mothball didn't recall the image of the 2 points in Socorro's cauldron and the zebra's words. That is what helps the two become one, when they possess a magic more powerful than the sun. What you take as a weakness is not so. Strength is what comes with the glow. Love is strength. What? Screwball said. The voice did not last long as Chrysalis took her chance. Scribble quickly used the match to seal her and mouth in the steel box, opened about in time. Sakura! He exclaimed. When she was talking about balancing powers and strength, she was trying to tell us that our love is creating some sort of magic about to be my mother. But that makes no sense, Scribble insisted. You get power from love. How can it be used to defeat her? Then she remembered who had defeated Chris in the first place. Kate in shining armor. Those two were in love. Kane's was the Prince of Love. Maybe. Scribble gasped suddenly. Chocolate milk! Mothball blinked. Screwy, this is hardly the time for a snack. No, hear me out. You said so yourself that chocolate milk's like love, right? I said it tasted like love, but... Well, sorry. Well, chocolate milk is the best thing ever and makes you feel great. But if you drink too much of it, you get a bellyache. If chocolate milk is anything like love, excessive can make you sick. The prince gasped and gripped her shoulders. Screwy, you're a genius. She better eyes and flipped her hair. Yeah, I know. Their moment was interrupted when Chris's horn burned a hole in the steel wall. The queen was growling in frustration. Enough is enough! The couple glanced at each other and stared at the box defiantly. We agree, Mother, Mothball exclaimed. This has to end now. They stood on their hind legs and squeezed each other's hoof. Mothball whispered to her, How are we going to do this? Screwball spun him around to face her. Kiss me. What? Queen Chris panicked for a moment, but quickly referred her expression to one of anger. Quit so I made your fate. Kiss me, Scrubble repeated, pulling her love closer. Mothball led you away. I can't. You have to. I don't want to hurt you. He tried to pry off her grasp, but she held him firmly. She looked at him sincerely with those purple swords and chatted him so. You won't, she whispered. She did not say for the moment. There was no time for that. Instead, she was straightforward. The lips met before he could protest. He expected her to feel pain. He expected her to slip away. He expected her power to transfer to him permanently. Instead, he felt warmth, not just from her, but deep within himself. He found himself liking the kiss. Her soft lips tasted of chocolate. Her gentle hoof caressed his face. He at last closed his eyes and flung his forelegs around her in surrender. The mane blew in the wind. The earths in the air as golden mist swirled around them. Chrysis looked up in terror. No, she said. No! On the other side of the flames, Disco was screaming from his concussion. He rubbed his head as his vision came into focus. He screamed about the green fire made out of the figures of two opponents within a ball of golden light. His eyes popped open once he realized who the opponents were. He's guessing my daughter, he scowled. He's guessing my daughter! The others nodded dumbly, watching with their mouths agape. Wow, don't stand there like idiots, Disco bellowed. Do something! Get that creep away from my... He turned off when Sing jumped on his stomach, creaking happily. Dada! Sunny? Disco said, taking the infant's hands. Is it really you? A tiny pink cloud appeared above the boy and dribbled chocolate milk. Disco smiled. It's you, all right. But how did the baby pointed up at the floating couple? The light around them grew brighter as they rose higher. Then the two opened their glowing white eyes. The bubble burst and sped towards Chrysalis. The queen cried out as the magic pushed her back. The other chickens attempted to flee, but the force field was too fast for them. The armor screeners were sent hurling through the jungly forest, not to be seen again for a long, long time. Cliché, I know, but there's more and more chapters to go.